What is up, guys? My name is Blaze. Welcome back to In a Crab Shell. Today, guys, I've got some very important stuff to be talking to you guys about. But before we start, just a quick announcement. I didn't notice this until yesterday, but my friend Nemesis, I mentioned him in one video. His channel is not family friendly. I repeat, is not family friendly. So if you're looking for family friendly content, you're not going to find it over there. But he's agreed if he ever appears in any of my videos or any of the Team Elite videos, he's going to be family friendly. So, yeah. Otherwise, let's get on with the video. Alright, guys, so, as you can probably tell from the title of this video, I'm writing a book. So, basically, the book that I'm writing is a collection of short stories that all take place across the same giant multiverse. So, I've been writing these stories with my friend Andy, you guys know him. There's an entire multiverse of superheroes, and they all end up working together, but originally all their stories are separate. So there's going to be about how many stories? I really don't know exactly. I'm still writing some of the stories, but I thought today I'd read you the story that comes first in chronological order and it's also the shortest, just to give you guys a little preview. So let's do it. The Adventures of Bang. A long time ago, there was a planet called Vandelon. There lived a race called the Vandalists. The Vandalists had been granted special powers by their god, Viknos. The Vandalists had super strength, laser vision, super speed, super hearing, X-ray vision, and flight. This is the story of Alifosk, a Vandalist who traveled to Earth. Alifosk was different than the other Vandalists. For starters, he enjoyed researching other species, while the rest of the Vandalists were content with their world. Alifosk learned about the tragedies that occurred on the other planets. He became very interested in the Vietnam War that was currently occurring on a planet known as Earth. He asked his father, Olney, why things like that never happened on Vandelon. Olney sat down with him and began to talk. On other planets, the creatures don't have powers like we do on Vandelon. Why don't we help them? Alifosk asked. The other planets are not our problem. It is our job to protect our own. Oh, okay, he agreed, although he did not really understand what his father meant. In the year 1972, Alifosk turned 20 years old. On Vandelon, when you turned 20, you got to choose your career. At the career ceremony, people chose things like police or lawyer. Alifosk couldn't decide what he wanted to do. There was one position that no one had chosen for 50 years. It was the position of hero of another world. With this position, you could choose another world and help protect it. Alifosk was going to be a hero of Earth. When he announced his position, no one was surprised. That night, it was time for him to leave. Alifosk climbed into his space pod, and his parents came to wish him goodbye. Alifosk, I love you, and I'll miss you a lot, his mother, Dwerthmia, said. Alifosk, take this purple fabric. It's fireproof, electric-proof, and will keep you warm, Olney said. Thank you, Alifosk told them. Then he blasted off to Earth. On his way, he read the letter the Vandalist Council had sent with him. It stated that his new name would be Ezra Lewis, and he would be living in a home in Tonopah, Arizona, that was paid for by the council until he got on his feet. And he was given the advice to search for a superhero on his Vandalist tablet. He looked up superhero, and it was told that it was a person with super abilities dressed in a colorful costume to save people. Ezra was going to be a superhero. He also saw that he needed a cool name. Bang! He landed on the ground outside his new home. He went inside and looked around. It was small, and only had room for one person. He wondered what Earthlings did during the day. He looked it up and saw they had jobs. He decided that he needed a job. He left his home to look for a help wanted sign. He came across a building called Calvin Technologies. He saw a help wanted sign. Ezra went inside and walked to the front desk. there was a beautiful woman sitting there. "Hello, welcome to Calvin Tech. My name is Caitlin. How can I help you today?" "I'm here about the help wanted sign," Ezra said. "All right, Mr. Williams is in his office. Let me call him." She picked up the telephone. "Mr. Williams, we have someone here about the job." Ezra used his super hearing to hear Mr. Williams respond. "Caitlin, I've told you to call me Calvin. Send them in." "All right, you can go, sir," Caitlin told Ezra. "Thank you," Ezra replied. Ezra walked into Calvin Williams' office. "Hello, Mr. Williams. Please call me Calvin." "Yes, sir." "What is your name?" "Ezra Lewis." "Well, hello there, Mr. Lewis. Please have a seat." Ezra sat down. "Why do you want this job?" "I enjoy making new discoveries and helping to create technology to benefit others." "You're hired." "What? That's it?" "Yeah, you're the first person who's mentioned benefiting others and not mentioning money." "Well, thank you, sir." Then he got up and left. He saw a man running down the street with a woman's purse. Ezra wanted to help. The Vandelist Council had told him to keep his identity a secret. He reached into his small bag and took out the purple fabric. He tied it around his eyes and used his X-ray vision to see through it. Ezra used his super speed to chase after the man. Ezra punched him and sent him flying. He returned the purse to the woman, and she thanked him. "Who are you?" "I'm Bang, hero of Earth," Ezra replied. He had named himself after the first sound that he heard on Earth. Ezra flew off to his home. When he arrived, he decided he needed to get to work on a cool superhero suit. He looked on his fabric to find out where to get one. The Vandelist Council had found a woman living in Colorado who had the skills to make an amazing superhero suit. Her name was Isabel Kirstwinner. Ezra called her. "Hello," she answered. "Hi, I'm Ezra Lewis, aka Bang." "Bang? The new superhero? I was just watching you on NBC." "Yeah, that's me. You make clothes out of exotic materials, right?" "Yes, I also find materials with certain qualities that would make good clothes." "Okay, I want you to make me a superhero costume." "Are you joking?" "No, I'm not. Meet me at 36806 West Buckeye Road, Tonopah, Arizona." "Okay. One more thing. How much do you charge?" "For you, I'll do it for free. It's an honor." A few hours later, she arrived. She was able to find a material very similar to Ezra's fabric. The next day, she had completed the suit. It was blue, with a mask and cape made from Ezra's purple fabric. He thanked Isabel, and she left. Ezra looked at the news to find a job, and so supposedly a giant was attacking another city in Arizona. Ezra ran to the scene. He was greeted by a man who was 7 feet tall and extremely muscular. "So you must be Bang." "Yeah, I am, and who might you be?" "I'm Joe, but most people call me Biggs." Then Biggs took a huge swing at Bang. Bang jumped over it. He flew up in the sky and shot his laser vision at Biggs' head. "Ouch!" he exclaimed as he fell to the ground. Ezra landed, picked up Biggs, and threw him at a brick wall, knocking him unconscious. A few moments later, the police showed up to take him to a high-security prison. Bang became known across America. Little did he know that he would battle Biggs again, along with other villains such as Multiface and Tornado Dude. He never would have guessed that he would marry Caitlin and have 2 kids who would grow up to be heroes as well. Bang was going to become Earth's greatest hero. For more hero action, check out my full-length story, The Adventures of Squish, coming soon. The story stars Bart Lewis, Bang's son, as he joins the Illusionists to take down the Nefarious. The story also includes characters such as Ezra, Caitlin, Isabel, and Biggs. Alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that little preview of my story coming out. So there's going to be that one, and there's going to be the one that I mentioned, and a couple more that I think will all come out together. So, yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!